Vladimir Putin and the Russian government announced they are launching a national crypto exchange, and the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, just stated he wants Texas to become the Bitcoin center of the country. Guys, we've got all that and more, plus the top crypto news stories of the week that the mainstream media is not talking about. So you're definitely going to want to stay to the end of this episode. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play a short clip of what the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, just said about Bitcoin. Check it out.
Because we see the future of what Bitcoin, of what blockchain means to the entire world. Texas wants to be the centerpiece of that. And so we are promoting it, we are advancing it, but I would say we're providing the platform for those who are involved in blockchain, for those who are involved in Bitcoin, to make sure that they're going to have a location they can come to that does not have the sense of friction that comes along with high regulation. So that makes the ease of business far better, and it promotes that innovation. So we will continue advancing, and Bitcoin and blockchain is the cutting edge of innovation in the world right now.
All right, guys, shout out to Greg Abbott and the entire state of Texas for, again, leading the way in Bitcoin innovation. Let's get to the rest of the episode, guys. So investing.com, Bitcoin is good for the power grid. Governor of Texas, Greg Abbott. Guys, make sure to go check out the rest of that full clip. It's real good stuff. Now, next story, guys, Finbold. Russia to launch a national crypto exchange in bid to control digital assets. So, guys, think about it. I know you're hearing all this fake news and FUD on Bitcoin crypto assets. The governor of Texas is telling you they want, Texas to become the center of Bitcoin in the country. The Russian government is launching a national crypto exchange. I mean, guys, we know all about the Russian sanctions, the West's sanctions that they impose on Russia. Crypto and Bitcoin is going to be their workaround to get around those sanctions, guys. So, again, this technology is being adopted. We know that the Chinese government holds billions of dollars of these assets. The United States government, the Russian government holds billions of dollars of these assets, guys. We are so early, but that's why we're covering these stories so that you guys can be ahead of the game. Now, next story, guys. So if you wonder why these markets haven't taken off, guys, this is from the Al Jazeera. Russia, Zelensky warns of more Russian attacks. So bad news, guys. Russia postpones nuclear talks with the U.S. So nuclear disarmament talks between Russia and the United States were planned for this week in Egypt, but they've been postponed. So if you're wondering, guys, we are still not decoupled from the traditional markets. So as we have negative geopolitical news, which there's a ton of that right now, these markets, I think, are going to kind of stay in the mud and keep trading sideways. So again, guys, we're looking at the good news, we're looking at the bad news, and we're making the best decision that we can. But check out the next story, guys. Bad news. Rich Dad, Poor Dad author says economy is in the biggest bubble in world history. God have mercy on all of us. So Robert Kiyosaki, who is super bullish on Bitcoin right now, guys, he's super bullish on these digital assets because of the same kind of stories. I'm assuming he's seeing the same news that I'm seeing, that he's bullish on these digital assets. And when we go into this fourth industrial revolution, as Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum calls it, that we are going to see guys, it's coming. It's coming. The CBDCs are coming. Bitcoin, crypto, massive adoption. It is coming, guys. I mean, the Russian government, the Chinese government, our government, it is coming. Next story, guys. So, again, guys, we're not just seeing bearish divergence in the crypto markets. Guys, we are seeing blood in all markets, in the stock market. Guys, check out this CNN article. A house price slump is coming. Rising unemployment could make it worse. Check out this article, guys. Yahoo. Not the time to get greedy. Home flippers getting burnt by the U.S. housing downturn are now slashing prices to cut losses. Here are the two biggest reasons why. CNBC, credit card balances jump 15%, highest annual leap in 20 years as Americans fall deeper in debt. Stock futures fall as unrest in China grows over the C word restrictions. So guys, we are seeing turbulence in all markets, in the real estate market, in the stock market, geopolitical stuff going on in China. All of this is going to apply, guys. Investors with big money, they're sitting on the sidelines with cash because I believe they're waiting for the crash. I believe that a crash, even larger crash, is coming in the stock market. It's coming in a real estate market. Unfortunately, guys, as y'all know, I'm a real estate investor as well as a stock investor, as well as a crypto investor. And I'm super worried right now, guys. I'm super worried about this unrest. Now, let's get in further into that, guys, because, China Unfortunately, guys, we're so in bed with China because we rely on them for so much of the supply chain. So much of, like, 80% of our medicine, I believe, comes from China. I mean, guys, look at anything in your house, made in China, made in China. So because of these C-19 lockdowns, we're seeing massive unrest in China right now, guys. So check it out, guys, from Bloomberg. Apple to lose 6 million iPhone Pros from turmoil at the China plant. Production losses will affect Apple's most in-demand phones. So, guys, the mainstream media is not going to show you this kind of stuff, guys, but I want you to see the unrest that's in China. Guys, they are having the biggest protest that, our mainstream media is pretty much not covering in China right now due to the tyrannical lockdowns. And the tyrannical lockdowns, guys, it's going to flow over here. Guys, look at these violent protests. You still think that this is about a virus, guys? I mean, look at this. This is human rights issues like we've never seen before, guys. And the Chinese citizens, I stand with them. They have had enough. They have had enough of these tyrannical governments. And again, guys, unfortunately, our politicians, our celebrities, our mainstream media are all in bed with China, guys. They've all taken money from China. They're in bed with China, and they're not going to call out these massive, I mean, guys, this is human rights violations. I mean, guys, are you familiar with what Tiananmen Square is? This is going to be 10 times bigger than Tiananmen Square, guys. So if you think, the supply chains have been disrupted, recently, wait till you see what's coming next, guys. Again, look at the size of these protests in China, guys. We rely on China so much stuff. So if China is locked down and China is protesting, China's not producing the things we need, guys, they're welding people in buildings to keep them locked down. They are starving Chinese citizens, guys. This is real. This is happening. And guys, they're building camps. They're building camps right now. You can look this up for yourself. They're building camps to put the dissidents. Now, they're saying it's because of the virus. They're using the guise of, oh, well, this is because, we have a zero C-word policy. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get demonetized or banned. But, guys, they're calling them re-education camps or something, or quarantine camps. I mean, guys, look at these protests. This is incredible. This is incredible. This is human rights violations the world has never seen before, guys. So, again, we got to monitor this situation, guys, and why that's important. I know what you're thinking, like, oh, well, Kevin, I don't care what's going on in China. I care about what's going on in America. Well, guess what? It's coming here, guys. Check this out from Breitbart. The World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, says China will be a role model in the systematic transformation of the world. So, guys, Klaus Schwab, who was not elected by anybody in America, Klaus Schwab in the World Economic Forum, who all of the world leaders attend and are taking their marching orders from the World Economic Forum as they move forward with this whole stakeholder capitalism. Guys, this is nonsense. You need to contact your elected representatives right now and tell them, just like the governor of Florida said, we are shooting down any all World Economic Forum policies are dead in sight in Florida. That's what Ron DeSantis said. So, guys, we need to reject all these policies because what you see in China, they want that as the model for the rest of the world. They want to lock you down, guys. They're going to impose climate lockdowns. They're going to impose more, the C-word lockdowns. It's all coming, guys. Again, let me show you the Breitbart article. Look this up for yourself, guys. WF's Klaus Schwab says China will be a role model in the systematic transformation of the entire world, guys. Do you want any type of Chinese dictatorship, authoritarian government in this country? You need to educate yourself now. You need to reject these policies. And again, guys, I think that crypto and digital assets are going to be our way to revolt against these, to peacefully revolt against these tyrannical measures. Again, guys, by entities that we didn't elect. Nobody elected Klaus Schwab. No one elected any of these people, yet they are dictating policy in our country. It's really madness, guys. It's really madness. So look into this for yourself, guys, because, unfortunately, that these markets really aren't going to move, I think, until some of this stuff is taken care of. Now, next story, guys, from Fortune. Mark Cuban says he'd be afraid of going to jail for a long time if he was Sam Bankman-Fried. Guys, check this out for yourself. Mark Cuban believes FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried should be worried about ending up in prison. Well, that's really interesting, guys, because I've played on this channel clips of Mark Cuban's co-star on Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, saying he'd want to do business with Sam Bankman-Fried. And Sam Bankman-Fried was, some genius blockchain guy, but, Why didn't Kevin O'Leary say anything what Mark Cuban's saying? Again, guys, we need to hold these people accountable for what they say, and we need to call it out when we see it, guys, because the SBF, FTX situation, it is going to create all the red that you're seeing in the market, Celsius, Voyager, all these black swan events, guys, it's really because of a small group of people that's causing all the problems in crypto right now, guys. It's disgusting, but I do think justice is coming, because check this out, guys. So BitBoy Crypto, Ben Armstrong, he's still in the Bahamas, and he's working with this guy. His name's Lincoln Bain. He's an activist in the Bahamas, and they're tired of the corruption, guys. What Lincoln Bain said is they want to make the Bahamas like the Dubai of this side of the world. That was his exact words. They want businesses and investors to come to the Bahamas and not have to worry about the corruption or not have to worry about the dangers of the Bahamas. They want it to be an open, just like a technological oasis, kind of like what Dubai is, a center for innovation, if you will. So again, guys, make sure to support BitBoy and Ben Armstrong, what he's doing. Check out this guy, Lincoln Bain, because I think they're going to make a real big difference in Dubai. And check it out, guys. So we are making progress. This Reuters article, FTX remains the focus of active investigation, Bahamas Attorney General says. And at CNN, how a scoop by a little-known crypto site led to the fall of Sam Bankman-Fried and implosion of FTX. Read that again, guys. How a scoop by a little-known crypto site led to the fall of Sam Bankman-Fried and implosion of FTX. That's CNN Business. Reuters, FTX remains active, focus of active investigation, the Bahamas Attorney General says. So, guys, why is it a little known crypto site that is exposing FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried? It was you guys. It was crypto Twitter that kept beating the drum, that are now, we're forcing the mainstream media, we're forcing foreign governments to look into this, guys, because the corruption, guys, it's mind-blowing, the deepness. Once you go down the rabbit holes and once you really look into how deep this stuff goes, and again, I know a lot of you are tired of hearing about this, you're tired of the politics, you're tired of the divisiveness. But again, guys, we're not going to see massive rallies in this market. And I think that we would have had a midterm rally if it wasn't for the Black Swan event of FTX. I really do. And again, you guys remember the fall of Voyager and Celsius. Now we're hearing reports that it's because of Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. So Lincoln Bain and his crew with BitBoy, they exposed a lot of the shell companies that FTX was using for their real estate transfers. So definitely look into that, guys. This is really important stuff. And I do think, I will hold on to faith, that Sam Bankman-Fried will be in jail and a lot of the corruption will be exposed, and that will then hopefully allow these markets to flourish. But we got to get these bad actors out to space, guys, because these guys, they wanted to kill crypto. They wanted to regulate it. They wanted to have a monopoly over it, and they wanted to basically buy everyone else or regulate everyone else out to space. But we stopped them, guys. We stopped them. So this is it sucks right now, guys, but we're going to get through this. Next story. Again, FTX under active civil and criminal investigation, Bahamas AG says. So what this is going to do, guys, now that foreign governments are now investigating them. So what this is going to do, I think this is going to force the hand of the United States government to go ahead and do something. So I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about extradition laws. I don't know if we can send Batman in there or something to go pull Sam Bankman-Fried out. I heard that his girlfriend, Carolyn Elson, I heard that she fled to Dubai. I don't know what the extradition laws are, but man, somebody call Bruce Wayne, send Batman in there and just go pull them out of there. Bring them back because, guys, they defrauded millions of retail investors, hardworking people that put their money in FTX because they thought they were safe because the SEC gave them the green light. Tom Brady and Steph Curry were endorsing them. Kevin O'Leary was endorsing it. Everyone thought, guys, even I thought, I'm like, guys, there's no way this level of corruption can be happening with this much oversight. Everyone can't be corrupt. Well, it looks like everyone is corrupt, guys, and this is disgusting. But again, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much, guys. Drop me a 100 emoji in the comments. Got some positive story, guys. Fidelity's hiring a senior crypto wallet product owner. Let's go see how much this pays, guys. I might be interested in applying. $107,000 to $143,000 per year. The position is eligible for incentive compensation or an annual bonus opportunity. So Fidelity, one of the largest 401k issuers, is hiring a crypto wallet manager, is paying over $100,000 a year. And you guys think this stuff's going somewhere. You guys think because somebody on Twitter said that, or your neighbor said that Bitcoin's a scam, it's going to zero. But yet Texas is becoming the center of Bitcoin in the world. Fidelity's hiring, $100,000 a year Bitcoin jobs. And the Russian government's launching an entire national crypto exchange. But yeah, this stuff's going to zero. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You know better than that. Last story, guys. Wired, the U.S. Congress is starting to question the whole crypto thing. Think Washington lawmakers have what it takes to tackle the volatile world of cryptocurrency? Neither do they. So, guys, check it out. It's not really an issue I know a whole lot about, says Bernie Sanders, the independent U.S. Senator from Vermont who plays a Democrat every 4 years. I don't really understand the technology, says U.S. Senator Josh Hawley, a tech-forward Missouri Republican. So, guys, this is Republicans and Democrats telling you they don't understand the technology, yet they are writing regulation to restrict and hold back the technology, because a lot of them are getting funded by central banks who do not want this technology because it threatens their empire. Anyway, y'all, I'm Classic Kev. You made it this far in the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Hope you have a great day. I'm out. Peace.